Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have another video for you guys. I'm finally going to show you guys how I construct my wigs. I got a lot of requests on my last wig video where I showed you guys how I lay and prepare my natural hair to wear my wigs. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. So I start with my wig cap. I usually get my wig caps from AliExpress, and my wig block head, this is the size 22, I think, or 22.5 inches. I'm not sure. I'll put everything down in the description box. So yeah, I have that, and I also have a wig cap. For my wigs, I normally use medium or large for my head size, but when I'm making wigs for other people, like for my sister, I normally use like a small or sometimes a medium. So just get the wig cap that fits your head, and the wig cap also comes with adjustable straps so that my wig stays in place and is very secure. Okay, so I go ahead and align my wig cap on the wig block head so that everything is aligned, and I also stretch the back and pin everything down with some pins so that everything stays in place. I'm going to put the links for where I get my wig cap and the wig block head down in the description box. Next, I'm going to be laying the frontal. I've already gone ahead and bleached the knots of the frontal, and I make sure that the frontal is lined up, but I go ahead and pull it forward a bit, about an inch to an inch and a half forward. This you have to do. This takes a lot of practice depending on the size of the person's head I'm making the wig for. For my head, because my head is big, I pull it forward about an inch and a half. For if I'm making a wig for someone with a smaller head, maybe like half an inch. So it just depends on how big your head is. So you want to pull the frontal forward a bit and pin it down. You don't want it to be lined up exactly with the wig cap. So you pin the front, then you pin the back, then you stretch it so that it lays very flat. As you can see, I'm stretching it and I'm pinning the other end of the frontal. If you have any questions about this part, please ask me down below and I'll do my best to answer you. As you can see, I've pinned down the entire back, the two ends, I've pinned down the middle so that everything is laying flat and nice. Next, I'm going to take my thread and my curved needle. I get my needle and thread from my local beauty supply store. And I'm going to start sewing the frontal down. So I start at one edge, and I just sew it down to the wig cap. Try your best not to sew into the wig block head. People normally use the white wig block head so they can see, but when I was trying to buy mine, they didn't have the size I wanted in white. They only had it in black, so I got the black one. But yeah, you can also always buy the white one. It makes it much easier so you don't sew into the wig block head. But I've been making wigs for a long time and I've made a lot of wigs, so it's very easy for me to use the black one and not sew into the block head. So just do what is good for you. So when you're done sewing it down, you just want to tie it and cut off the excess thread. Yeah, sometimes you might have a little of the frontal left out. That's fine. Frontals are made to be customized, so you can always cut out the excess so that it fits your head. So next, I'm going to be taking my bundle. This hair is from Ali Julia. It's the Malaysian curly. And for the first bundle, that's the longest bundle, the 20-inch bundle, I normally double my wefts when I sew the first bundle. As you can see, I've put the needle through the wefts, just like that. Double my wefts. Whenever I'm about to start a bundle, I normally put the needle through it. Then subsequently, I just go around it like so. I don't push the needle through the wefts, only at the beginning. So I'm just sewing down the first bundle. My wefts are doubled, and I'm just taking my needle around the wefts. I'm not taking it through the wefts. I only take my needle through the wefts at the very beginning when I'm about to start sewing down the bundle. So when I get to one end, as you can see, I'm done doing the first row. I just simply fold the weft over and keep going. So I do not cut my wefts. Cutting your wefts can cause a lot of shedding, so I don't cut my wefts so that my hair doesn't shed. Just simply fold it over and keep going. Now, folding it over can cause a lot of bulkiness, especially at the top. That is why I only doubled the wefts for my first bundle. My second and third bundle, sometimes fourth, subsequent bundles, I sew them single wefted. I don't double my wefts. The only time I double my wefts is for my first bundle. So I'm finally reached one edge of the frontal, and I just sew through the frontal. Then take it back, take the bundle back, fold it over, take it back, and keep sewing. In the beginning, I leave a lot of space between rows, about like an inch of space between rows, or sometimes like 3/4 inches of space. But with subsequent bundles, as I get to the top, I start to sew my bundles really close together, like really close. You guys will see it in the video. So as you can see, I'm sewing my second bundle single wefted. I did not double it, and I put the needle through to start it. Then I'm just going to be doing my regular, taking the needle around and sewing. When I get to one end, fold it over and go back the other direction. I'm done sewing the second bundle. This is what I have left, the amount of space I have left. It would vary depending on the length of the bundles that you're using, how long the wefts are, and also how you space your rows. But yeah, I'm sewing on the last bundle now, and as you guys can see, I'm basically going in a U shape. So you want to have a U shape by the time you get to the top, so that everything will lay nicely. Keep that U shape. As you can see, still in my U shape. I'm going to close up this space with the wefts as I'm sewing. And as you notice, I'm sewing my wefts really close together, like very close together. Not even up to half an inch of space between them. They're super close together. And like I said before, I sew my subsequent bundles single wefted. I do not double it to avoid bulkiness when I flip the weft over when I get to the ends as I'm sewing. If you have any questions at all, just ask me down below and I'll do my best to explain better. So as you can see, I'm almost closed up that space. I'm still sewing in that same U shape. So now this is the final row that I'm sewing to just close everything up so that there are no spaces. And on my last stitch, I normally wrap the thread around the needle twice and sew it down so that it gives a knot. And I do that twice so that everything is very secure and the wefts don't start coming out. So when I'm done, I just cut off the excess thread, tie it together again for extra security, and cut off the remaining weft. As you can see, I just have a tiny piece remaining, just that. And yeah, that's basically how I make my wig. So this is what it's looking like, and I'm going to cut off the excess lace on the front. So I normally do that on the wig block head. It makes it easier when you're cutting the excess lace. And like I said before, I already went ahead and bleached the knots of my frontal. Next, I'm going to cut off the excess wig cap. And yeah, that is basically how I make my wigs. This is the finished wig. Everything is secure. The wig lays nicely. Making wigs takes a lot of practice. I made a lot of mistakes when I first started, but as you practice, you're going to get way better, and you kind of know how to space out your tracks and all that stuff. But yeah, I went ahead and defined the curls in the hair, and this is the final result. Hi guys, so this is the final results of how I make my wigs. As you can see, the wig lays really nicely. I already have a video on how I prepare my natural hair to wear my wigs. You can click the ad top if you want to see that video. But yeah, after I've done making the wig, I just went ahead and did my hair, prepared my natural hair under, and just wore the wig. I don't have any glues or any gels or anything like that holding the wig down because of the straps at the back. My wig is very secure. Let's jump straight into the specs of the hair. So this is the Malaysian curly from Ali Julia. I have in 3 bundles of 3 20-inch bundles and an 18-inch frontal. They sent me 4 bundles of 20 and the 18-inch frontal, but I only used 3 bundles because I didn't want it to be too full. Like, the hair on their bundles is really full. I've tried a lot of Ali Julia hair, straight hair, wavy curly hair, and they have a lot of hair on their bundles. Their bundles are really thick, so you can definitely get away with using 3 bundles. With this hair, like I said before, I've tried a lot of their hair, and this hair I did get some shedding from it, a little bit more than what I usually get. So yeah, there was shedding, but I didn't have any tangles. It was very easy for me to like brush it as I put in the product that I used to define the curls. It was very easy for me to brush it. Even when I was like finger combing it, it was easy for me to do that, so no tangling. But I got some shedding. The hair didn't come with any nasty smells. It didn't have split ends or anything like that. Let me see if I can come up close. So you see, the ends are defined. The hair is defined all the way to the ends. So yeah, the ends are pretty nice. The hair is very soft. The hairline came pre-plucked, but I've just been wearing it as a middle part because this is how I usually like wearing most of my curly hair. The hairlines of their frontals always come pre-plucked. So if you are the type that doesn't want to waste energy in plucking frontals, because plucking frontals can be very stressful, you can just get hair from them. Apart from the shedding that I got, I really don't have any problems with this hair. Like I said, I've worked with Ali Julia a lot of times, and I always say this whenever I review their hair. It's one of the best AliExpress hair that I've used, and it's very affordable. They have like coupon codes on their website if you want to get some amount of money off. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give them 8.5. I usually give them like a 9 or 10, but the shedding was just a little bit more than usual for me, so I'll give them an 8.5. But the hair is still really good. It's very soft, very soft. I really like the curl pattern. I've tried their Brazilian curly before, and I actually prefer this curl pattern to the Brazilian curly. The Malaysian curly curl pattern is really nice. Yeah, I think that's all for this video. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Like I said, the hair is from Ali Julia. Yeah, all the information will be down below in the description box. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. You can subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button down below, or my face on this side. Also, do not forget to watch my other wig videos on this side. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.